Okay, guys. Oh, I was going to say, okay, guys, welcome back. Hold on, I'll redo that. Hello, people of YouTube. I've been not used to saying that, other saying that. Sometimes I do forget. Uh, so welcome back to our YouTube channel, and welcome back to the third round of the Open Championship, the 2019 Open Championship at St Andrews. The story so far been pretty easy, I must admit. The first round we shot 8 under par. Conditions were virtually calm. Second round, the wind was up to 10 to 15 miles per hour. In fact, it's the same speed as it is today. And we shot 3 under par, which is a 69. We struggled in the weather, but basically every other player struggled as well. I think there's one player shot a 68 or something. In the kind of top part of the leaderboard. Well, when I say leaderboard, we don't obviously get a full leaderboard. We just get basically where we are and who's at the top, like the top, I don't know, 6, 7 players, something like that, in certain screenshots. So we're really dominating the
EA Sports and
the Open Championship again
third round
at St Andrews.
Of the Open Championship. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports at the Open Championship, and we are at the home of golf, the old course at St Andrews. And Frank,
so third round is obviously called moving day, and it's moving day for a reason because you kind of set yourself up for the final round. So conditions are going to be difficult again. There you see they've got
the holes have changed in the way in which they've played over the years. For example,
got a 3-shot lead, 5-shot lead, sorry.
How penal they are should you stray offline. They have to be avoided. And of course, there's all the little landmarks, whether it be the Old Course Hotel or even the famous Swilken Bridge as you traverse the 18th hole. There's something at St Andrews.
We're teeing off. Better. It's all drive to start with. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what it's like after this round as to where we are.
Frank, on the second shot here at this first hole, a player will get a good sense of the winds here and how they can play a role at the old course.
And they'll also get a good sense of exactly how punishing this golf course can be, and with such the smallest things. For example, that burn is only about 3 or 4 yards across, and yet it is punishing.
They actually play a lot more in the punch shots. They seem to hold pretty sort of true to the wind. They were just flying it high and letting it go. Right, 13 foot part of the first. Actually a bit of a double break it. Let me just hit it outside the right there.
You want to know the difference between good scores and average scores?
That, right there. He has this attempt for par. Man,
I just pushed it.
Oh boy.
It hurts.
Oh boy. Tricky little way put that actually. We just didn't give enough break. So hits the green with a 13 foot and 3 putts.
That's a bogey, but still in the lead.
Then it's into 7 under par.
Here we are now at the second. Always
I mean, I'd potentially like, you know, loads of factors a little
In the
bit.
second hole, especially with a prevailing breeze and today's modern equipment, the odd player has actually driven this green, but you really see the tone of the golf course.
It's not way too early.
There's a series of bunkers down there, but
Big old
that
hook.
is always the safe side of the golf course. Just the best line to play the
Tricky
second
actually.
shot from on the whole golf course is always the right side, and we see that here at the second.
Can we get that ball up? That's the key here. Let's go 9 iron. Yeah, that the bunker. Oh, nasty.
Playing this par four, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
I was trying to hit a punch. We're actually hitting this bottom button at I've hit a punch right from the engine on the front.
Very tough putt coming up.
I'm 3 foot down, so we'll see. I mean, do we just hit this a foot? How far 3 foot? It's probably just the start 3 foot. Yeah, so 4. Probably actually hit this. I'm thinking here. I think we're just going to hit this 7 foot actually. It's going to be a little bit short, but just a little bit more on it. But you don't want to put too much and end up steaming it by the hole.
This one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
It's a bit of a shaky start, to be honest, with the drop back 2 shots.
Still has the lead.
Don't afford another though.
Frank, talk about the
Perez, Pat Perez is only 2 shots behind us.
Green, Richard, shorter than the second hole. Just hit it down the right side, but try and avoid those little pot bunkers.
Struggling to find this bottom marker. Okay, it's just going to be close to that bunker. Shaky start.
We always have that unattainable goal of perfection, but really that's what drives us forward.
Okay, let's play this punch. First shot of hitting the markers, which is good. Just a little bit shy, but you can see that it went most of the distance. Yeah, we're not leaving easy putts here. That's going to be over there. Get a bit of break on it as well. Bit tentative with the putt, but again, didn't want to really put it too much by the hole.
Sitting right now at 2 over par for the round.
Okay, another putt.
In for par.
So it steadies your ship a little. I say another putt, we've made 2 bogeys, but
Action is underway.
we really need to start
Hole number 4.
maybe making an effort here to kind of get
Frank,
back
what's
into this
happening
tournament.
early in this third round? Doesn't look good.
Oh, it's a shocker, Rich. It really is. There's nothing like we saw the first 2 days. A series of mistakes just compounding one after the other. Really right now, talk to the caddy, talk to somebody, talk to someone in the crowd.
Again, we actually pulled it left to target.
This is taken off on the
It's going to be a rough one, just like
Kind of fairways, some of the fairways it's not huge because it's double greens, double fairways.
Nice position, short grass, second shot.
I'm trying to 3-iron here. Absolutely miss it.
This is going.
Yeah, a bit more rolling the longer calls by a punch.
That was like Usain Bolt.
Flat for that.
Right through the tape.
Yeah, that first step, that was never going to stop.
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the
It's
cards.
just decent.
And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole. Don't tell anyone about it. It's
That's,
certainly.
I'm really not on the pages at all. Kind of sneaky safe part.
This one just requires a little bit of focus.
Hopefully this catches the hole. Because we've got that pretty firm. Next, we've still got a owner's Donaldson. Perez has actually dropped a stroke.
Par 5, this is where players look to
Jamie
make
Donaldson's
a move in
actually
a major
coming back here.
championship. How does this 5th hole par 5 measure up, Frank?
Well, if you can avoid the bunkers, they're actually left and right, but especially that little group of 3 bunkers, then it sets up well. It'll be a blind second shot, but you try and guide your.
So I hit that one perfect. We didn't get the long hit animation, which is strange. We find the fairway. It's kind of been super wide. Mind you, St Andrews is almost impossible to find a level lie anyway.
I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here.
Par 5, we've
Second
got
shot.
228 yards. I mean, we could. I don't think we could punch. Well, I mean, I actually do carry a 2-iron.
Well, Frank, the wind is really starting to pick up.
Let's punch
Fixate
this
on the
2-iron
direction.
then.
If you get the direction wrong and or mistime one of those gusts, all sorts of problems.
Look at that pin, is that? I don't know, has that pin ever been there before? I don't think I've ever seen it in that corner. I just thought I really mishit it. I saw it head to that side of the green. I thought I really miscued it, but now an eagle chance here, 39 foot, slightly uphill. Here. Just a slight bit of break on it, not a huge amount, but just enough. Overhit it, plus 10%. Hit the hole, hit the hole. See, way too hard.
Certainly going in.
Always 2 components to the long lag putt, the speed, number 1, and then the read. Missed out on that second part. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
That
would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still.
I thought it just had a slight
Reasonable
turn
chance
to the
for
right,
Rory.
but obviously
There's
not.
no
It's
damage. You're not
pretty
gonna
straight.
every hole.
Now we'll walk away with a putt. Disappointing, to be honest. We mishit the putt, we just put too much power on it,
Nothing wrong with that part.
and then we just misjudged the break. I thought there was a tiny bit of break.
Now to the 374-yard par 4-6, another scoring opportunity.
Yeah, just be very careful of the wind conditions here because that'll affect the strategy off the tee. But bunkers left and right to be avoided.
That's actually not a bad shot because we're hitting it into the wind, so we're actually going to straighten up a bit. We're going to miss it from the side of the contact. A really shaky start. I'm too over par at the moment.
So beautiful.
And he's set up for his second shot here.
7 yards left to the pin, so. This should nip in a bit. So it should nip. Should nip over a bit. Oh, actually sets up for a chip low.
Yeah, you're looking at shots over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
In the hole. Oh.
And he's made it onto the green.
Just misses.
Settles in over the putt.
Yeah, another putt. Kind of just not sparked off yet.
Good putt.
Perez is back up to 7 under. Donaldson's dropped
Back here at the Open Championship.
potential
on the
below
second
that.
hole to
He's
the
made
old course.
an error
Blind
somewhere.
tee shot. This is one hole that really does advantage the long hitter. They can get it very close to this green, but this green
Yeah,
is
you can get it to the green, but not but 15
power though.
miles an hour headwind. Look if that's a tailwind, yeah. Spoon wall. Brakes. Before the parachute.
We have 115 yards to the hole.
113
This
yards.
is going to be an interesting day. The wind is
Again, I'm gonna
coming,
play
or
this
as they would
punch.
say in Scotland, just a wee breeze.
Try and judge the wind better this time. Just a wee breeze. Go! Get up! Go! He was slightly more aggressive. Still not really used to that punch shot. They usually just playing just a normal default shot, but let's see, break wise. I can't really see a hole, so I'm going to switch to this view. I think I've got a rough way of that amount of break. Come on, Tom.
You couldn't ask for much more than that.
Struggling a little bit in this round. I struggle in the greens a little bit. We're not reading them all that well.
And he makes it for par.
Which again is the reason why I don't put the putting
Right
beats.
now,
The putting
par
beats
three, eighth, and
give
how
you an
challenging
absolute
is this hole?
definite
It's quite
answer
short on the
to the
scorecard,
slope.
but massive
Take
green.
those off,
He was
and
trying to
it's
get
really
close.
down to your
A lot of those
eyeball.
subtle breaks and undulations
Just
in the
judging it,
green.
or trying to judge it.
You see long birdie putts
And I
here.
quite like the fact that you can get it kind of wrong. Such a big. I'm actually thinking of playing this. Go bit there, and I'll draw this in. Kind of split the difference with the wind. This head to the right target. It's not going to over as much. It's quite long as well.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
Wow, we have got a long pitch here. actually going to play a pitch in this time. Sit. Flag. Left edge that I did. There is break there, but it's hard to see with the shadow. Which goes part. Well, keeps us at 9 under, but I mean we're +2 for today, so
It keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
nobody else is really making a move. Perez is back to 66 under.
To the home of golf this summer.
Yeah,
Behind here.
remember too, the last time it was
Potential
Lee
hit, a long
Eustace
ball
at the
here.
9th hole. He had no problem driving this par 4, so let's see
Flat.
if you can do the same. If you can carry that last bunker down there, there's every chance that your tee shot can run onto this very flat green.
I was going to say, is there a possibility of actually hitting this too long? Really big. He would might have been a better call than it.
That is a fantastic long
We just
shot.
had it 381
There's
yards.
no way you could hit that without a tailbone. Surely that breeze had to help him.
Slight waggle, lashed
Shit.
arms, ready to go.
Can I get that put there for a bucket? That'd be our first birdie of the day. Come on! Do this! Let's check the scorecard. I believe that's
We're watching two tournaments
full
right
shot
now,
lead.
the one at the top and the rest.
Perez has dropped back again. Yeah, 2 bogeys to start with, pars, and then that solitary birdie in the front 9. So we're 10 under par. +1 for today. So we're about to start the back 9 of
So we're
St
getting
Andrews in
set
the
now
third
for the
round,
second 9 here at the
2019
old course at St Andrews.
Open
And
Championship.
Frank, a chance to get off to a good start here with the short par
That
4
bunker's
10.
probably
It's
good.
a very subtle hole. It just looks straight ahead in
Good
front of you,
marker.
but there is gorse down the left.
Oh, power moment.
It's drivable for most of the players.
Light the candle.
Just gotta worry about those 2 bunkers.
Light the candle!
Finish up there,
Paying attention as a little kid at school, Frank, that birdie's sitting up.
sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
I think I'm still going to play punch just purely because it's holding its sort of yardage, if you like. Oh, hiccups. You need to really get the wind of it a little bit better. Go on, baby. Go! Go! Get up! Slip it through. Kind of come back and go out. Still a shot I'm just sort of trying to perfect. Just something different.
He likes this one. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today?
You really need to take that shot. You need to, when you're doing this, it should be off, and then you also execute the shot. It'll come on, so that you can actually get a good line of the green. Got takes. Yeah, I can see. Going back up to this bit because I can't see part of it. Takes right to left. I have to think about that. No.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
For the par.
I'll start off the back 9
The
part.
rest of the field.
Harmon's went to 7 under. Canal,
Hole
600.
number 11
Martin,
is really the
Dennis,
finest
5.
medium-length one-shotter in all of golf, isn't it, Frank?
Well, this hole's been copied by many an architect for the reason
Really, you can
why
do a punch shot just
it's
pressing
normally
down
very difficult to make a
your
hole
right
like this.
analog stick. It's the same kind of idea,
Short,
but
so difficult.
obviously it's
But,
pre-selected.
they've managed to
in
do
terms of
that
the
here at Eden with that Strath bunker in the front and the severe slope
an 8
on
iron.
either side of
I
that
think
bunker.
it'll
That can
actually.
really be brutal, can it?
It certainly does. And if you have any doubt there, it'll
Had a little bit
come
more
unstuck.
power. I tried at 9%. More power. I don't agree too much.
Frank, what's ahead is missing par 3 here.
Tricky little shot.
Way too much
But,
power.
really, this is a difficult par 3, so if you can get this up and down, it still won't be a lost cause.
Quite an interesting shot. We could play a pitch or we could hit a flop. I prefer a pitch because it kind of. I think we aim it up because I think it's going to. Once it hits, it's going to roll quite a bit. I really didn't get the kind of line. We did miss hit it as well, just a little
Bogey
bit.
here yesterday, chance to better that today.
Subtle. Keep it all down for a shot. One of those putts that looks a bit tricky, it looks as if it's going one way or the other. Who was 7 under par?
Frank, from this vantage point here at the 12th, you can see why the old
Five
course
to
St.
six under.
Andrews are so iconic in the sport.
Yeah, this is
Right,
a
this,
fun hole as we start
I'm
to
actually
sort of head
cocked
back
down.
to the village of St. Andrews.
Go with
Hole's
you.
called Heathering. There's a big crop of heather on the left, and there's 4 little pot bunkers that are in the middle of this fairway, so you've really got to be cognizant of those. But
I'm going to hit it.
good
No,
time to take
power.
the head
Just
cover off.
hit it with the target.
You don't need to worry about that.
Should be okay though. But don't hit the green.
That's fine.
Stay. Whoa, see it? You can have a decent little pitch here.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin.
Second shot.
What slopes me to it? In the hole. Come on! Where's your eagle? I guess it's to 1 under par 12 under for the championship, 6 stroke lead.
Yeah, another hole that forces you to go either right or left of something that you can see. The 2 bunkers called coffins right up ahead. You can also go beyond those, and if you do, then you've got a much shorter shot in. But you've got to avoid those fairway bunkers. They are
I'm actually
very
going to hit
costly.
3 wood here. I don't really want to be messing with that rough. Kind of not aimed at where I wanted it to go. I'll hit it off anyways. Probably just a blasted driver, but
What does the player need
trying
to
to
be
keep it in the
careful of,
fairway.
Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are, because that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
just doing the green. Right kind of distance. Just really didn't get the line. Really on target.
It's a rather poor approach shot.
Trying to make yet another birdie.
There's a ridge. Runs across the whole net. Across my line. That's tough. I don't think there's much in it, if I'm really honest. I want it to be too much. 4%. Yeah, That's the trouble with the three quick swing. You can really misjudge your putts.
Very good. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
I'm struggling for par here. It's hard to say. It's no, not ready to hit yet. I would say a fan that just breaks a little bit from the right, but I've not had that.
Well, that's just a poor putt, Frank, and now let's hope he doesn't make Michael do
Complete miss hit.
He's hardly going to be singing after that one.
Nudge this one home, finish it up.
Oh dear. Yeah, I've said this before, but the three quick system I think is just the best option for this game. It just
Frank, what's the
ups the
strategy here at
difficulty
the
just a
14th?
little bit.
If you can't go for this par 5 and 2, Rich,
It just
there
makes
is
it that
another
lot
option
more
where you can go
tricky
left.
to get the shot.
I mean, left of left. That's down the
Shot
fourth
right.
fairway. That's
You can
across
really mess
the
up.
Elysian Fields, as they call it.
Bad way.
Instead of sort of
But I also like it in putting, it makes putting
the flat line, come across
difficult in the sense that you can overhit a
third
putt.
shot to 14.
Who's
Holy
that?
gal, Frank, where's this one headed?
And if you can overhit a putt,
This is
you
carefully
really
rough,
can,
Rich, off the tee.
you can really put yourself in trouble.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
I know we've got winds absolutely screaming, so we can probably. I think I'll come down to a 3 iron. Because the rough's not too bad, it's only 91-93%.
Frank, you've been around this game for a pretty long time. Are players, in fact, more athletic
Has this got
than
enough?
they were, say, 20, 25 years ago?
There's no question that
I just got that rough. I don't think that can really admit it, but I'm moving out that element.
So from the rough back to the fairway, that's the
Maybe
way
I'll
to
cob
go.
up, just put some loft on it, make it better.
you're going to pay the price of a poor tee shot. You've still got a good chance, though, getting away with par.
40 yard pitch. It's quite a difficult shot. Purely because well, I'm going to think with this one. What options have we got here? Let's see. I think we just float this in. It's a shot I'm going for. Put extra power and missed it right at target. Probably, it's not going to be that far away actually. It's a kind of percentage shot that, because if you do miss hit it, you don't usually get a lot of deviation, or not as much.
Just trying to take care of business.
I think that's just straight.
Clean this up with a tap.
Not the best round here today, guys. I'm struggling. Scrappy.
Did the job right there.
The walk away with a par 5 is really not good. But we're still 5 shots ahead, and they're closing up. Nobody's really breached the 7 under yet. People have got to it, but just haven't been able to.
Exactly.
Hold
There's
on
a
to it.
nice line there. In between the two humps that you can see in front of you off the tee, if you keep looking down, you'll see the church steeple. That's the perfect line for the tee shot. Got to be careful with the
Oh,
second
baby.
shot.
Light the candle! Oh, this could be. That's rough, isn't it? It's going to be close though. That was. Hello, baby! Yeah.
Straight down the middle.
And he's set up for
Right,
his
so
second shot.
let's play these last few
Knock
holes
it on
kind
the
of
green.
solid. Let's try and push this score a little. I'm actually going to play a punch, try and keep it under this one. We'll be hitting it. Oh, miss hit. Miss hit it, but we saved it too much.
He's knocked it on the green, but in great positions.
It's on the green, but it's not a great shot.
This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, trying for another one today.
See a bit of break here.
Just misses.
Left the target.
Just didn't read it quite right.
Even par currently.
Well, we're holding on, and again, same as yesterday, the conditions were tricky. This should 300 par.
All right, Frank, another par
Today,
towards the 16th. Players
I
trying
don't
to
think
make
we're
their
going
way
to
to
get
the
out.
house, standing up in one piece. What's the
Just
best way to get at
begging
this
to
one?
hot really
Well,
long.
the normal player would actually try and hit the ball down the left. I've seen the odd player try and hit it down that out of bounds line.
And then it feels power
Flashing
out
down the
plus
right
4.
side. Really, there's not much of a
A long shot again. Maybe 65 yards.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a line like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from that.
Just play in at a standard wedge this time. Maybe just take a bit off with that win. Get up, get up. Oh, there we go, the magic's back.
Yeah, it was just some shot in
Yeah! This is 1 under, 12 under par,
12 under par now through the tournament.
6 shot lead.
Frank, this is sort of bizarre.
It's only for now in the proper speed at 6 under, speed's there as well.
Sport, and you're aiming for a hotel?
Well, you're aiming over
Yeah.
a series of letters. Let's say the Old Course Hotel. If you can hit it exactly over that U, then you will be in the right place.
Yeah, no, not full, no, maybe 5%.
Years ago,
Minus, it's so low. 66 yards.
Ready for a second
This is kind of
shot,
cut
trying to
today.
knock it on the green.
Yeah, middle. I'm going to play a punch. Just take a little bit off it. Oh.
For birdie yesterday. Beautiful shot.
Try to hold it. It's actually the kind of middle-ish part of the green.
Chance for birdie.
What's this putt do? So it really is. I don't know. I feel like come from there a little bit. Oh, miss hit it. -2%.
Except to make it. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
No. Par 17, which is always actually a good score. It's like
Good
a
effort.
very tricky hole.
Good par putt. Frank, here at the 18th, so much history has been made through the years.
Yeah, one of my favourite memories. I remember, Jack Nicklaus when he beat Doug Sanders in that playoff.
Power shot.
The famous sort of short putt that
No,
Doug
no.
Sanders missed. But really, the great moment
What about
that
fade?
stands out was seven.
Should be okay.
15 footer across the hill and 19 on the front line of Bruce Schmidt. Not only did he win the Open Championship, but he did
What did you say?
Tom
19 runs.
Watson first double.
And that,
Felder and
yeah,
Wade
outside.
It was an amazing Open Championship.
And I love that fist pump. It was pure
There
city.
we
All
go.
that fire, all that passion came flying out. And that's where you just sort of fell in love with the game.
See, this is only about half shot, so if we're going to roll just a little bit. Like this. Oh!
Playing this par four, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done.
Drive it that long,
Third shot,
it's,
maybe get away here with par.
we just
Set up for
misjudged
his
the
third shot.
distance.
To get it on the green with this.
I'm just going to have a flop shot here. What? That sets up a
Different day, different
half
hole.
putt here.
A bogey yesterday. We'll do better this time, it looks like.
Come on. Yeah, that chip pops. So that's a 1 under par round of 71, I believe.
Comfortably knocks it in.
Frank, that front page of the leaderboard has been looking good all week.
You're exactly right, Rich. I think
71.
winner is certainly
Nobody really
on
major
that
round
list
of
right
par,
now.
they're
I'm excited
69s.
for tomorrow's final round.
So again, a tricky round, just couldn't really get it going. We had potential to sort of do better. 2 bogeys at first hole's not good, but we've got a 6-shot lead heading into the final round, so it's pretty ominous, to be honest. It looks as if it's going to be a 5th Open Championship in a row. Again, it'd be nice if, like the PGA Tour 14, you could change the AI. I'd actually quite like if you could change for an individual course, because there's courses that I think are tougher. I mean, you could probably say that St Andrews is one of the easiest courses to play. I mean, I played St Andrews with all just everything off, no green grid, and I actually played under par. I think it was 4 or 5 under par, which shows you how kind of easy it is. But you could really do an individual course adjuster, which kind of adjusts the AI. So if you play like, say like St Andrews, where you're playing consistently quite low, okay, we struggled today, but in calm conditions you could shoot well under par, and maybe the ability just to turn that up a little bit. You know, the AI difficulty of that course. So potentially you could actually get it. You could really fine tune it to the point where you're going to step on the tee and actually have a difficult round or a difficult tournament. But then if you go to like Oakmont, where it's really tricky, you don't have to adjust the AI. The AI is adjusted to each course. You know, there's like an options menu that you've got, and you can set the AI difficulty for that course, so that you're getting courses that are, the courses that are tough to play, that are kind of naturally you get a decent tournament from. But as I say, St Andrews just suffers a little bit from. I mean, we're only 12 under par. We probably could have been a lot more under par, but 6-shot lead, So it's setting up for another major, another Open Championship. So once again, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Click the subscribe button, it'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you for more videos coming up soon. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. Bye.